Thank you.
Jaffa, the best knafe in Jerusalem and maybe in all over the country.
So what's inside knafe?
It's a cheese and also a special thing which I'm not sure about how to say its name, but you taste for yourself and tell me what do you think about it.
This is really good, man.
Goat cheese.
Εν τω μεταξύ από κάτω η κρούστα είναι σαν σαγανάκι.
Ναι, ρε φίλε. Πάρα πολύ καλό.
I didn't expect it so good.
Yes? You think I will take you to a bad place? So guys, I hope you enjoyed the dish.
It was really good, man.
But let's go back to speak a little bit about football because, you know, we are in a special place because Jerusalem is the place where East and West collide. And it's something that we can literally see on surface because, for example, in the match, Hapoel and Beitar that you are going to see, Hapoel fans will sing to Beitar, Jerusalem is in Jordan.
Really?
Yeah, taking it back to 1967 when the old city where we are sitting right now was basically Jordanian territory. So all these tensions about the identity of the cities, it's a contradiction between tradition and modernity, between religion and secularity. I will try to be a little bit less politically correct. We are all very aware politically.
A few months ago, if I'm right, Donald Trump appointed Jerusalem as the capital of Israel that he recognizes.
Yes, it wasn't a surprise because in their reality, Jerusalem is the capital since the moment they are born, forever. But for example, for the Palestinian, they also see Jerusalem as their capital. You know, this is the climax of this place. So for them, it was a big thing. It was like someone putting a big finger in their eye, very strong. You know, I say it always. The business plan of this place eventually is war. It's sad to say, but this is the business plan. This is, you want to live here, it's come with this. Because you think, look at the history, not in a lot of time. Crusaders, Ottomans, then British, now us, in 100 years, 200 years, who knows? This is this place. Israelis and Palestinians will have inner conflicts between themselves, how to treat the other.
So apart from the politics side, how is everyday's life between Israelis and Palestinians?
If you watch the news, you can think that a lot of things are all the time bad and they are this, but the majority of people, we work together. For example, I started to work cleaning buildings and then washing dishes. Who do you think I work with? Arab people exactly like me. Eventually, the majority of people are like us, eating. I want to eat knafe, also Ahmed who finished his work want to eat knafe. Believe me, if peace was more profitable than war, there will be peace here. This is the modern world, and with social media and everything, it's much easier to just throw a match, boom, and you see fire. I don't care about where are you from and what is your religion and what language do you speak or whatever. For me, if you are a good person, I see it in your eyes in the first moment. You speak football, good, he's my brother. You understand what I'm saying? And for me, this is my key to understand the whole area.
As a person who has watched football on both sides of the fence, do you think that football could work as a means to try at least to resolve this whole mess here?
It's a complicated answer, and I would say for sure yes, and also for sure no.
Okay.
Okay, look at me, look at my work, look at what I do. Yes, football is a bridge. Few of my best friends are Beitar fans. Few of the very good friends and colleagues are, you know, the biggest haters of the state of Israel. But we find a common language in football and when we speak about Palestinian football. In personal connections, there is really a good chance of football create like this bridge and bonding between people. But if you ask me that if now we can have a football match between Israel national team and Palestine national team, no, not yet. Not an official, you know, in an official way. But step by step, you must start somewhere and create your own circle.
I could honestly listen to you for hours, you know. It's incredible.
Yeah, man. You gotta get
Thanks for
organized.
having that
No,
conversation.
for sure.
Now this is why I understand everyone was crazy about fucking Europe.
αθλητικό διαμάντι της Ιερουσαλήμ είναι η Μπεϊτάρ. Βρεθήκαμε λοιπόν στο προπονητικό της κέντρο με σκοπό να μάθουμε περισσότερα για την ομάδα και τη σημασία του ντέρμπι για τους ίδιους και την πόλη.
They say that no matter how much money you're gonna earn through football, no matter how many top career moments you're gonna have, nothing compares to the feeling, to the real feeling of playing a derby, a Clasico. How is the feeling of playing the game between Beitar and Hapoel?
אני חושב שרק מי שחווה את המשחקים האלה על המגרש, ואולי ביציעים מקרוב כל כך הרבה שנים, יכול להעביר את התחושה הזאת כלפי חוץ. הרגשה מאוד מיוחדת של משחק מאוד מאוד חשוב, זה משחק מאוד יוקרתי עבור האוהדים. האוהדים שמלווים אותנו כל הזמן, בטוב וברע. זה משחק שהוא מאוד מאוד חשוב להם, וכשאנחנו עולים למגרש, אנחנו עולים כדי לנצח בעיקר בשבילם.
You're the ideal guy to talk about this derby because you were born and raised here playing for the smaller teams and you came all the way to be the captain. So it must be really, really important for you to represent your team, right?
נכון, בגלל שגדלתי פה מגיל 8 בעצם, אני חושב שאני באופן אישי קיבלתי את המשמעות הגדולה למשחק הזה מגיל קטן מאוד. כבר מהגילאים הקטנים וממשחקי הנוער אתה יודע שלנצח את הפועל תל אביב זה משחק שהוא מאוד מאוד יוקרתי, משחק שהוא מאוד מאוד חשוב גם עבור המועדון ובעיקר לאוהדים. לשמחתי יצא לי לנצח הרבה מאוד פעמים גם בקבוצות הנוער וגם בקבוצות הבוגרים.
Thanks for everything, man. Best of luck, okay?
Thank you very much.
I hope you score Sunday.
Yeah, I hope you score.
Don't forget my goal, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Try to find us, you know, at the stadium if you score.
Ο Ασάφ, ο υπεύθυνος τύπου της ομάδας, μας έδωσε τη δική του διάσταση για το ντέρμπι.
So you're the spokesperson of the club,
Right.
and you're always behind the camera. So are you ready to jump in and tell us a couple of stories about Beitar?
I will be glad to do it, especially because I think it's a unique article, and especially because it's Beitar Hapoel, and this is something that gives us a lot of passion to the Israeli football. I think it will be great for us that everybody in Greek and all over the world will know that there is a crazy game, that crazy game in Israel.
So let's take things from the beginning. Beitar is one of the most successful clubs and well-known teams in Israel. But what does Beitar represent?
First of all, I'll say that Beitar has around 500,000 fans all over Israel. Most of the fans of Beitar are not living in Jerusalem. It's outside of Jerusalem. And why is that? Because Beitar was always the team of the people.
Beitar versus Hapoel is a very big game. Do you think that there's a rivalry between the two cities? For example, on the one side we have Tel Aviv, on the other side we have Jerusalem.
Yeah.
How do Israeli people live on that? Because in Greece, you know, a town-to-town rivalry is a very common phenomenon. But is it the same here?
Tel Aviv is like the new city, the modern city. You can say that also in the left wing of the political map. Beitar, known from Jerusalem, is like the old city. You see the holiness here wherever you go. It's like Jerusalem and Beitar. It's the same thing, you know. When you speak about Jerusalem, you speak about Beitar. We're known as the right wing on the political side, but we have a lot of people also that loves Beitar from the left. It's now. But back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, that was the main rival between Beitar and Hapoel. And now the rivalry is continue because I don't say hate, but it's a really, really
Intense rivalry.
of Israel. Yeah, for sure.
So would you say that it goes definitely beyond football, right? I mean, do the fans have their differences only inside the stadium or it's something that happens outside?
I can tell you, for example, that my daughter never dressed red. Okay?
Really?
That's a good example.
Okay.
Okay, that's my example. I can tell you that I have friends, Apoel fans, they doesn't wear yellow, because that's the thing. Only in sport, yeah, for sure. But this is the rival.
So at the end, what should we expect on Sunday?
First of all,
really need the 3 points. That's the most important thing for us. I know that I'm speaking as a player now because the player's talking like this, but it's really important because we lost the last game and we want to stick it to the first places on the table. But I think you'll see a really unique thing because Beitar has 7,000 people against something like 15,000 people, and I can assure you that our 7,000 people will do much more noise than you'll see their fans, because this is Beitar fans, the best fans in the world. I can say it because I was one of them.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks a lot, man.
Sure.
Thanks for
Thank you.
having us
Sure.
here.
Σε ένα πολύ παραδοσιακό καφέ στην παλιά συνοικία της Ιερουσαλήμ πήγαμε να συναντήσουμε τον Έφη. Έναν πολύ θερμό οπαδό της Μπεϊτάρ, ο οποίος τα τελευταία χρόνια έχει αρχίσει να αποτραβιέται από τον οπαδικό κόσμο.
Salud! Cheers. Cheers, guys. Cheers, guys.
Thanks for having us here. Cheers.
That's okay.
It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and you already started drinking whiskey. Is Beitar doing so bad this year at the championship?
No, but this year is very good. After a lot of years, it's not was good because last year somebody came and by the team is do very good things that because they have a lot of politics in Beitar. Usually there was the politics between the Jewish and the Arab, and now we change this. You see, when somebody is good, you don't care what is Christian, is Muslim, is Jewish. We don't care because we need to put it out to love the team, and we don't care about the other stuff, the religious and the politics and the other stuff.
A couple of years ago,
Yes.
there was a documentary that portrayed Beitar fans in a certain way. Do you think that overall the reception of this documentary was good and helped the fans understand and move on, or it was bad?
It was good because they show us how we're looking in
To
the,
the other
outside.
outside world.
Yes, and it doesn't look good. We love the team, in blind, but it's killed the team. What's happened there? I think because of this, a lot of people don't come. I don't go after this.
But why do you think that some certain Beitar fans try to express politics through football?
If you ask me, they don't born in Beitar. Most of the people that come, from the politics, somebody send them, some politics, they have an interest to do this. They use in Beitar.
What is the actual situation right now in Israel in terms of how divisive football is or isn't?
It depends what the size are you. It's very depend, especially in the politics, what you believe, what you say. Of course, you cannot go against your people most of the time. People love to belong to something.
And people love to hate common things, with each other.
Who doesn't love, you doesn't hate. I believe in this a little bit, but I take it, not like this today. When I was young, of course, I take it for this. But when you're grown up, you want to see the life like it's supposed to be, You don't want to take it out. Especially the politics, especially the hate, especially the religious. It's everything, almost something good, it kills. The guy that sent you to here, his team is a Apol, he's the red one. We joke about each other. Before the game, we can drink together.